What is good, family and friends? Now, I'm just telling you right now, I'm just came back from Houston. By the way, oh my god. Actually, I can't even spoil what happens at the end of everything, but it's just not in terms of DreamCon. DreamCon was wonderful. I think it's time we get to the vlog itself and you guys just see exactly what happened. So you're just gonna cut into the start or the day before DreamCon. Yeah. All right, time to fix the camera a bit, trying to get an angle a bit. Hey, we are finally here for the freaking DreamCon vlog. I have been excited for this for months now. I've been pretty much setting up so much stuff. I already got my stuff bagged. Jeez, I'm getting my words mixed everywhere. See, it's not a scripted thing. I do this on camera on my phone and not on my phone. Like, Chica can't pull up. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Chica gotta stay here. Besides that, there have been multiple things that I want to talk about with the vlog. I'm going to be doing so much. There's going to be so much on the vlog. I actually have objectives. Hear me right. I have objectives for the channel that I must get done to have the most fun experience. But, you know, that's furthermore-ish. All right. Now, these are the 10 turtle objectives that I must do when I go to DreamCon. Number 1. I must get a subscriber, just one. I could do more as a bonus, and I would obviously try to get more, but I'm also going to be trying to get to do other stuff too, other people's subscribers and other people's channels too. 2, I must almost ask how tall I am. I'm a tall dude, obviously, and a lot of people ask me, so I was like, forget, I might as well just put that on the list. 3, get an autograph or at least try to get a photo with a content creator. 4, get a phone number by a girl. Try to get a phone number. 5, I must buy something random. I'm going to entitle to say actually something random and not mostly something of my choosing. So I must try to get something very random that I would just not think about. 6, I must go to one of the clubs on DreamCon. I heard they have like after parties and stuff. Try to go to one of those and then try to get to that crossed off the list. 7, I must get a random turtle fact to someone. I might push it to 5 people, so like, you know, more people get to know me and I just start putting out random facts and everything, but I gotta give out 5 turtle facts at least. 6, I must be able to give 5 people outrageous compliments. 8, I have to at least try to get advice from a content creator of any type. Wait, I think I know the last one. The last one, I have to at least, I just went over my script. I don't even know how I forget that. I must make sure to give someone a mental health advice. A part of Mental Health Fridays, I want to make sure I give mental health advice on Fridays and be able to try to give people more part of compliments, but also just a wake-up call for anyone that needs that support and help, and kind of branch out to show exactly that's what we do here on the channel, basically. Then a bonus, this is literally a bonus. Like, if I get this, then I will be set for life. I can die right now. If I can get a picture with either a Corey, Berlin, or Apollo that might. I'm not confirmed. I know Berlin goes to DreamCon. I know he's going to be there, but I don't know if Corey's going to be there, and I don't know if Apollo's going to be there. But if any of the big 3, in my opinion, if YouTube pulls up there, that's fair game. Like, I would actually go crazy. Maybe not too crazy to the point where they like make me look like a psychopath person, but like Chica would be like, I'll be like, dang bro, like I'm a biggest fan, like I'm your biggest fan. But that's gonna be it. And I might record me going there on the airport. Who knows? I might just like, the next side might be just be going to DreamCon, so we'll see.
Everybody flow with me. This is your boy Knuckles, and this is Aquatic Mind. I'm on y'all. Let's take a dive in Aquatic Mind. Once was a cold pit, but now it's a water ride. Makes you wanna sit back, enjoy the life, and do things you like doing, get to shine.
Nah, for real, bro. Ben, we already saw the line. It's shot, man. Yeah. Nah, we already saw the line. It's good. It's actually good.
They trying to cut me off, avoiding my luck. I'm feeling kind of stuck. I'm in narrow hallways running like it's...
We end up seeing a huge line. I'm talking about a huge line, and we did not expect it at all. We sit in line for like an hour, and we're just chilling, and we're just talking about what's gonna happen, how we're gonna have fun, seeing people's costumes and stuff. And since we get around the corner after maybe like an hour and a half, I'm overhearing saying that this is the line for buying badges. In my head, I'm saying, mijo, there's no way me and Ben waited for an hour and a half, and literally we just wasted so much time.
It's a ball game. Hand tracks be tracking me to different doorways. In a maze, and I don't know what to do. Guaranteed though, I'ma find the emeralds. Don't call me Knuckles for nothing. I get no.
It took way too long than usual. Me and Ben just trying to get in, and now we're actually inside the actual. So yeah, and I'm using like ghetto microphone. So we're gonna see what happens, and when we find something interesting, we'll see you back. They got my game. They got my game real quick. They got my game. Look at it. Look at it. Mission that I was able to get completed was to give 5 people great compliments. It was mostly coming through just people's cosplays and their costumes. That was mostly the main thing that came from the compliments. But I'm not gonna lie, like when it comes to DreamCon and you're just meeting so many people, you're bound to greet and tell people that their costumes are great 1,000,000 times. So a lot of these missions and tasks won't be caught on camera because I was experiencing all the fun and not really recording as much, but some were, and some were able to get it on. But you know, we're still gonna have fun. Now I wish, like, I'm not even joking, me and Ben was not expecting this. We were just walking around DreamCon finding new things, and we turned one corner and we saw a line for something. We didn't know what it was until we saw this. Then they talk about 30 minutes, bro. They talk about 30 minutes, bro. Until like bro, the line, bro. Like, I don't know if we might get in, bro. Like, ended up actually chilling at the line for Berlin. We actually made a choice to actually wait in line, and we low-key just low-key waited. Like we locked in, did our thing, and we wanted to make sure we get our car. Now, mind you, I promise you, when I'm joking, I'm not joking. While we were so close in line, we are told that there's only 30 minutes left until Berlin's out, and we're like, bro, there's no way. We've been in line for like an hour waiting, scanning, and Berlin's about to leave right now. So we get closer and closer. I buy a sweater from the shop. I also see Mama Easy. Me and also say hi to Mama Easy. Wonderful person. I love her so much to death. But once we get closer and closer and closer, we were finally, and I mean finally, able to get.
Start at 5 mark.
Look at these guys right here, bro. Picture and a video also. I made sure Ben to go first so he can be able to get his picture. Berlin and him did a lot of pictures, and Berlin did a lot, so my brother was super happy. He's a massive Berlizzi fan and he did his thing. Now with mine, I pretty much was so nervous around here. Berlin is literally my top 3 goats of YouTube. to be able to even shake his hand, to try to remember the things that I was trying to say to him, the compliments that I was trying to give. Also, telling you right now, I completed one of the other things to get a picture with a content creator. So technically, I got 2 birds in 1 stone. I was able to get the bonus with Berlin, and I was able to get a picture and video of Berlin. But in the midst of asking for the photo, when you see the photos, I asked Berlin if we can like find I need a new pose, because obviously I'm not good with poses. I only have a certain few, and I always try to find new ones. But he had an idea from someone else that he did with them, so we did it. And it was the funniest thing because my knee was being messed up after standing up for too long and playing too much volleyball. But after leaving, we were able to finally get that picture in that video, and I was able to give another thing off the list, which was asking a content creator for advice. And I asked Berlin, what can I do as a content creator to grow and do bigger? And he gives the advice by saying that I need to play new video games, be the first to basically do it, and be consistent. And those words is going to be so important for this channel, and that I'll be living to dying to keeping those words till I die.
I got my game, bro. I know whooping anyone over there, bro. I'm whooping anyone.
It turns out we see a popular TikToker. I'm gonna get the name right here because I low-key forgot. But he ends up playing Smash and playing against other people, and we were just low-key chilling like normal. And I ended up playing against him, and he low-key dog walked me. I'm not gonna lie. He's a good Pichu, man. I haven't been dog walked in so long, but also I haven't like been so serious to play Smash in so long. I ain't gonna lie, when I started taking care of my hair, taking care of my lips, my acne and all that, I lost my skill in Smash. I'm not even gonna lie. Like now I'm chopped, bro. Like I was before chopped in lips, but I was crazy at Smash. Now I'm just like, I'm buns now, bro. And then around this time, Ben actually gets a lot, and I mean a lot, of his favorite streamers and content creators, and he's able to get multiple photos, and he is just having the time of his freaking life. Then the second content creator that I knew that I was able to get a picture with was Senna. Now, mind you, out of nowhere, I hear me and Ben's chilling, going back to the second floor, and out of nowhere, I hear Ben's like, Senna. I was like, what? And I hear another dude say Senna, and she's walking past. So I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta make my friend jealous. Like that's the main point. Senna's a good content creator. I've seen her videos. She's honestly, in terms of women or girls, in terms of streaming base, I think she's the top best. Apart of everything, I saw her, so I was like, oh, I gotta get a flick to make my friends jealous. So I got a flick. It was a quick one. It was funny and everything, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be the funniest day ever. And around this time too, this is where I was able to meet the voice actor for freaking Cloak and, well, not Cloak and Dagger, but just Dagger. And I was freaking excited and got that signature too, so that was pretty cool. There was also a Demon Slayer meetup, and that was fire. And people, like, I just love the culture of just DreamCon, where everyone was just be able to like freaking come together as a group. And anytime like I saw anyone with it was a Hashira or Tanjiro or like another Gyu costume, you just would dap them up, say what's good, you know, safety and everything, you keep going. And that was just like the greatest like being a part of DreamCon that I love. Like it was so family like, so friendly, and it felt welcoming. And a part of like, even with TikToks and Instagram reels where you see Viltrumice dog on Mark at DreamCon, like that's like the culture behind it is so beautiful. Like I love that. Like I would have never thought about that, and it makes me want to think of more costumes to wear for next year and just like different ideas. Again, I see more streamers. I actually end up seeing Shello, which is funny. Shello is a very funny content creator on Instagram and TikTok. I watch most of her stuff. I be dying out laughing. So yeah, this is currently day 2. I actually didn't even record the first day of me coming to Houston, but you guys already seen that part. But this is day 2. What a crazy experience from day 1. I don't even know what's gonna happen for day 2 with me and Ben, but we about to experience it. Obviously, you haven't seen. I got the little YouTube fit. I also got the ring and everything. Yep. I'm not trying to flick y'all or anything, but yep. Hey, it's time for day 2. Let's get it popping. Yeah, so pretty much day 2, I'm going off as the JJK fit. This day, I'm pretty much like tired out because I pretty much did so much on day 1. Day 1, I was pretty much super satisfied. I already got done with a lot of things. I take a lot of photos with other people. Ben was still able to get a lot more pictures with a lot of more other streamers. There's this dude with me, Ben, that ended up like interviewing us. Still don't know his TikTok. I wish I got it so I could be able to like follow and everything. Now I ended up randomly, and I mean randomly, just walking around, and I ended up seeing freaking Maya, bro. Now let me tell you something. Maya probably is like top 2 streamers in terms of women or girls or whatever. But I love her content, especially with animals. I love turtles so much, and they're like in danger. There's so much danger that's going on with turtles. But to see the amount of content that she does with animals and the just what she does to fundraise it, to support it, like I support it all the way. It's such a cool dream to even have a job to be able to stream that entirely. I end up seeing Leon Kennedy. Now pause. I'm not gonna continue this video because this video will be used for the next RE video. That's gonna be funny, but this dude's pretty cool. I followed him. I'll make sure to put his Instagram up so you guys can be able to see him too. I took a lot more photos. I saw it was like a Ginyu cosplay. I had to take a picture. It was so filthy. We met multiple other TikTok streamers. There's more and more cosplays. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Mind you, this is day 2. I already pretty much completed everything day 1, and I was just pretty much like, you know what? Let's just wing it. Let's just try to figure out something. I freaking ended up saying, freak it. We're going on that Universe 3 line. Also, revert. Me and Ben, I think day 1, we ended up like walking past this guy. Pretty funny dude. He had a Gyu cosplay, I think. And I ended up giving him a turtle fat. I said turtles are slow. I'm counting that in. Don't care what anyone says, so. Let's go back to Universe 3. There were 2 cool dudes that I was able to be with online that I talked to about in terms of anime, in terms of shows, hot takes and everything. And it was such a good conversation. These guys were super cool. They were married. They had their own wives and families and everything. And these guys were cool. They reminded me of like, just like cool uncles that I just like can rock with and just understand. There was so much that we talked about in terms of Naruto, Dragon Ball, all types of stuff. And these guys, like, they were fire, bro. But once I got in near the beginning of the freaking line, bro, oh my gosh, you guys don't know how much my heart was pumping. At Universe 3 and Broleezy probably had the same heart rate. Like, I literally, like, I'm meeting my favorite content creator, and then I'm playing my favorite game of all time. So as soon as I get a green light from the lady says, "Oh, you can play," I said, "Oh shoot!" I get in, and here's my reaction. Yo, I'm playing my favorite game, yes sir. Oh yeah, it's over. I'm gonna be on this. Nah, I'm actually in the game right now. I'm actually on the demo. Yo, I gotta lock in. Play the game. My thoughts, I had a blast. That was the most funnest experience I've ever had. I literally was saying a grown man could cry right now playing this game, and I was just living it, bro. It reminded me when I first played Universe 1 and Universe 2, and just to see how far the years have come since I was a kid to play this game now, it's just crazy. Also, by the way, we're playing the DLC on camera. We're gonna play the final DLC on camera, even though you guys never see my Let's see, there was 2 gameplays and all that. We're just gonna play through. I guess it's the last DLC. Picture with John 1000, another one with my YouTube fit. Now, prior to me doing this, I ended up doing another challenge. Now, there was a girl by the booth, right? She was phenomenal, by the way. She is very beautiful. When I saw her the first day when I took the photo with me and Ben, I was like, dang, I low-key want to get her number, but I know she has a boyfriend. But prior going back in line, the dude that I was chilling with, he was like, bro, what do you have to lose to asking? So I was like, you know what? I'm about to play my favorite game and I'm about to ask for this number. So I had to, I talked to her, asked for a number, or Instagram, whatever, and she actually gives it to me. I was like, wait, what? And then my homie that was chilling in the back, he sees I was like smiling and everything. So when I came back to, he's like, I know you got it. And we just started laughing while his other homie was trying to finish the demo. Now I'm gonna get some other ones. These ones I did not get at all on camera, but it was phenomenal in the sense of talking to them. One of them, I got 2 subscribers a part of DreamCon. Now, prior with doing DreamCon, like I was planning to have fun, but also connect with other people, get connections and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I was able to get 2 subscribers by 2 wonderful dudes. One of them was with his friend or girlfriend, I don't know which one. And he had also, this is also getting on the list too, he gave me advice about clipping and certain things that I needed to get out with my platform, and he knew that I obviously had the heart for the channel and stuff, but you have to get it out in terms of TikTok and Instagram. But he obviously helped me out, got that out a bit, and we had a full-on long conversation. We trade YouTube channels to make sure we subscribe to each other and everything. I hope I got it right. I'll put it on the screen. I hope this is right, but I think there might have been an error. But no matter what, I'm gonna just look back in the footage and make sure that I get that out. And then the second subscriber I got was from a wonderful dude that ends up he has his own like clothing brand, and we were just chilling because my legs were just tired. I was just sitting down, and he ended up just chilling there, and we just chopped it up, and we just talked about anime and how like a part of me being so young at 20 liking Dragon Ball is crazy, because a lot of people have new gen takes compared to me who has an old gen take but still being younger. I'll put his name of the brand. It's called Layers of Chaos. Now that's a fire name, I'm not gonna lie. There were multiple moments where I gave mental health advice. In terms of like the advice with like talking to both dudes with subscribing, but also some people that I talked to in terms of like streamers and stuff, I gave a lot of important mental health advices, and also like important get me ups, like keep going, keep being strong, keep working hard to develop who you are as a person and not to change who you are. Like I was able to get a lot of those out. It kind of in a sense was kind of like with me saying the great compliment, so that was one and the same. Like I got that. I overthought and I didn't get the freaking the club, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So a part of me, I didn't even say anything about this, but a part of me not completing the task, I have to do it there. So this will be posted on Instagram and TikTok, Koopa. You're just gonna have to do this later on, but whatever the top, no, we're not doing top comment, because I've seen top comment stuff on Instagram. We're not doing this. Whatever the most liked comment gets, that would be my dare for what I would do on the channel. It can be me playing a video game, it can be doing a one chip. I've never done one chip in my life. It can be eating pickles. I like pickles, so I don't know how that's a bad thing. It can be anything, but yeah, as long as it's in the realm of like not insane and demonic, yeah, sure, all cards are on the table. Now for the random item section of the challenge, I at first thought of just doing just one random item as like a fun thing that I do a part of the challenge to get it out of the way. But after being through DreamCon, I actually was wanting to experience a lot of fun and buying and treating myself to different things. So I ended up buying a variety of multiple things that I'm gonna showcase real quick. But instead of just me like just showing it on the camera, I'm just gonna literally showcase it like I'm literally like the best freaking like Olivia Rodrigo level of like dressing and press. I don't know. First item, I got me a shirt from Shaka Wear, and the shirt says it's a doggy dog world. I thought this shirt was so comp and chill. I was like, I need this shirt. I'm rocking this shirt, and it's fire. It's just chill comp with a little dog. And the second freaking item I have is an It's Universe 3 bag. Now, mind you, part of me actually telling myself before in the video saying how I wasn't gonna do it because it took too long. With day 2 prior, I actually chose to get the It's Universe 3 bag, and I got it in progress of what's it called? No, I got the It's Universe 3 bag in prior of going to the booth, and me and Ben was looking through it, and I saw the line for it, and I said, freak no. But they had the option to get like a picture with John 1000, so you know, I got me a little flick with the next item. I got a Pokeball Master Ball sticker from Mojo 97, and this very nice lady, she kind of ran through and showed me like these bunch of stickers, and I was like, man, like I was like, the Master Ball one, I have to grab this one. Like, this one is so drippy, and I was like, this is being collected and putting on my PlayStation for sure. Next, I actually got me a controller from, oh my gosh, I got it from Captain Alex Designs, and they had a full roll of controllers that's customizable. And as soon as I freaking saw that customizable Ace PlayStation 5 controller, I said, I'm copying this. I don't care. I'm rocking this. I need a new controller either way. My stick drift has been killing me on Resident Evil, and I need a new controller, just a filthy one that I'm gonna rock. And this is filthy. It's super cool. Like, I think the dude that helped me, you know, got me into it. But price, $140. It's like $140. Now the next thing. Now I know I pretty much am just showing my badge, and I know it's a bit confusing, but if you look a little closer, you can see there's a little signature. I actually ended up seeing that the Cloak and Dagger voice actors were actually there at the booth. I had no clue they were coming to DreamCon, but I found out by literally just walking up, and I ended up going to her and asking to get a signature, because if y'all know, I mean, y'all seen me only play like a random amount of Rivals characters, but Cloak and Dagger is my favorite main. Today's the next item, I got me a speed. Why am I saying speed, bro? That's speed. I got a speed easy freaking sweater, bro. Oh my gosh, this sweater, fire when I saw it. And I was just online with Ben waiting to get a picture of Berlin and stuff, and just seeing the speed easy sweater, I was like, dang, this is freaking comp. And I think it was only like 60 something dollars. Like it was something around there, like $63, something like that. Very good pricing for it. Didn't even matter. I just wanted the sweater. Saw Mama Easy, that was nice, and you know, obviously was able to get a picture of Berlin and stuff, so that was nice and everything too. I got another shirt from Oyazi. I forgot how you say it, but they had the most fire, I'm talking about fire designs for anime freaking t-shirts. And my personal style is like just that rough, general, beautiful art of just like t-shirts. And this Kingdom Hearts shirt looked so fire. And I promise you, day one, when we finish RE and get through all these gameplays and we get to Kingdom Hearts, I'm wearing this first day, bro. Trust me. And the last thing, I got me a Dragon Ball keychain. And let me just say, this might be, this and the Berlin sweater might be tied. It's something with this chain that reminds me so much of how much fun I had at DreamCon, and like how no matter what, when I wear this, like I'm always gonna be wearing this as a style, but also like I'm repping what I believe in. Like as a black man who loves anime, I'm gonna rock my 4-star Grandpa Gohan Dragon Ball on my neck everywhere I go. And now we are freaking back. Now my personal rating on DreamCon, 10 out of 10. I had the most fun I've ever had in a trip. I haven't been on a trip in a long time since I went to Hawaii, and doing that with my brother was like the funnest thing ever. I for sure got to do this with my boys at home, and we got to do this next year. But the experience was so fun. There was so much to do. There was so much I missed though. One thing that I wish that I probably would do next year is be in more of the events. Like I went to the dodgeball event, but then I left early because I just wanted to do things. But there, honestly, with me doing the conventions, I need to do more of the events and explore the ideas of like the State Farm event, like all that types of stuff. I was barely in the food court. I was only be able to be in there once for a little, but I got me a smoothie stuff. It was pretty good. But it was a half and half situation because a part of everything, it was my first DreamCon, and I was really trying to experience it for myself, have fun, and not really overlook too much on content. But also I was trying to do content too, so it was a 50-50 thing. But I was able to do both. I had the most freaking fun, and I truly do wish that I could be able to do this again next year with more recognition, with more chances for people to see my channel and everything. But oh, another thing, women in Houston are much better than Washington. I'm dotting and leaking whatever I'm at, bro. Yo, Houston women, or just honestly, just the women in DreamCon, were the most beautifulest women I've ever seen. Just excellent black queen energy, black women representation. Like it was just best. And just to see that there were black women that actually liked anime too, it just made the roof just fall off. Like I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, bro, Anime Con don't got nothing on DreamCon. But I will say though, there was a over limits of cheats being shown. Now I'm not saying that's a problem, but just saying there's a lot of it. But part of everything, people's probably wondering like, Koopa, what was the bad thing that you were just like going on off in the beginning of the video? So this is 2 days prior from DreamCon ending, and my flight got freaking delayed twice. And I mean, I'm not even joking, like twice. And I literally had to go in different hotels with Ben and do so much running around and be able to waste time and get to another flight. And today's flight, me just coming back, took forever. And I just came back home after like freaking coming home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just got back. It's annoying, but we're home. We're home. We're back to making videos again. I'm ready to make the RE videos back again, finishing that game. I'm ready to finish the lineage. I'm ready to make a Rival New Season video too. I'm ready to make an Etsy Universe 2 finale video. Like there's so much that's gonna be put out this week. Give me some time because I am tired, and the vlog entirely is gonna be a lot of work too. Thank you guys. I love you guys. And to end it off, I'm gonna use the 4 stars Dragon Ball with Grandpa Gohan to put on the camera. Thank you for those who've seen the DreamCon vlog from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. DreamCon for 2027 for sure, and more content, more love, and more experiences and explore. Oh gosh, I stuttered. Explore. I love you guys.